Hey fam, I'm sitting in my car waiting on my daughter. My grandson had a tantrum. I don't know if he dislocated his shoulder or what. He's not crying right now, thank God, but something's up with his shoulder. So they're inside urgent care and I'm sitting in the car waiting. So while I'm waiting, I figure I'd talk to y'all because I could do that. Ladies, listen, let me tell you something. When you and your man are in a heated debate, and some of y'all could get real crazy, cursing, wanting to hit each other, mushing each other, calling one another names, and that kind of stuff is unhealthy and dysfunctional. That shouldn't even be. But a lot of us blow up and get crazy. If that man is trying to walk out the door, stop stopping him from doing that. Don't be that chick that's jumping in front of that man, getting in his way, stopping him from leaving, because that is not cool. Women, we do a lot of crazy mess to men that we would certainly not want them to do to us. Imagine if you're trying to walk out the door and he's holding you there, how you would feel. Because I know I would be frustrated and pissed. I don't want nobody detaining me because I'm not under arrest. And so we need to stop doing that to these men. That is so unfair and crazy. Don't be up in his face. Oh, I don't want you to leave, and grabbing him around his leg and holding him around his waist. Why are you stopping a grown man from doing what he wants to do? Y'all always talking about y'all want a real man, but then y'all want to run him. How are you going to stop this man if he says he's walking out the door? Let him go. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like when I was younger, I wasn't at the point that when I wanted to discuss something, I hated when we were not able to do it because I want stuff in my timing. I think every person wants life to go the way they want it to go, but that's not realistic. That's not realistic. That's a fantasy world. None of us can have our way all the time. It don't work like that. Life does not surround, the life is not revolving around us, right? And so there were times when I know I was angry. And I remember when I was married to my children's father, we were really young. We got married. I was 19. He was 21. And when I got hurt, I flipped. And I never knew that I would react that way, but I did. And I'm not saying I beat him up and I'm hitting on him. I had an incident where we did do all of that. But generally, if we had a disagreement, I wanted us to work it out because I couldn't sleep. I'm the kind of person, I don't go to bed angry. I can't rest. And if we didn't work it out, I literally sat up all night until the next day because I couldn't sleep like that. I cannot rest. So yes, I would be angry if he would not discuss a situation with me. He's like, I'm going to sleep. That would really piss me off. But I wouldn't force him. I'm not going to hit him and keep doing things to him to provoke him because I want to have my way because I'm throwing a tantrum like some little girl. I would never do that. I never found it necessary to do something like that. But some of us get angry and we go crazy. Y'all better stay out of these men's faces. I mean, y'all treating them like a kid, a child. A man is a man. And he deserves a certain amount of respect, even if he's wrong, even if he hurt you. You can't force people to do anything. We could barely force ourselves to do the right thing. So how in the world are we trying to force a man to do something? If that man said, let me walk out, let me cool off, let him. Because if he punch you down, that's going to be another issue. Then y'all going to be talking about, oh, he hit me. Leave the freaking man alone. Leave him alone. Let him calm down. Let him cool off. You calm down and you cool off so y'all can have level heads to discuss the situation in a calm manner. If everybody is rah, 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 it's only going to escalate. Then cops are going to be called on the scene. For what? And we know how that can turn out. Calling a cop on your man can be deadly. They don't mind shooting our brothers. And you don't be that type of chick either. That when you get angry, that's what you're going to do. Call the law on your man because that's your way of trying to control him. Don't be that girl. Don't be that girl because that's ridiculous. And it's not going to solve the problem. All it's going to do is cause a wedge between the two of you. I think a man must feel awful when a woman call the police on him. Unless he deserved it. If he's beating the crap out of you or abusing your child or something, okay, yes, somebody needs to intervene. But if all the man wants to do is to walk away and calm down, don't allow the situation to get worse. Don't put your hands on him. Don't call that man out his name. Don't jump in front of him and block the door. Don't be a child having a tantrum. Grow up, be level-headed, and let that man go out there and cool off. And you cool off too. Peace, love, and blessings.